What's up, people? This little tutorial review here is it's going to be about how you play a little more effectively when you're learning a song. Okay, now some people they'll in the comment sections they'll go, I like that song, man. Can you show me the tab? And I usually text back, I don't use tabs. And what I mean by not using tabs is when I used to do studio stuff and go play with people, most of the time they just send you the tape. And when they send you the tape, you play through the tape, you try to look, you understand the songs, you understand what your part is in the song, and then you usually go to the rehearsal, play it a couple of times in rehearsal, and then you hit it. Now that comes with a lot of experience and a lot of years of playing. But the thing is, once you understand certain little keys to how music and parts of music form to make a song, it becomes a little bit easier. And there's a lot of different ways that producers, songwriters use to get their point across as quick as they can to the musician, so the musicians can translate that into the parts they want to play and basically eventually translate it into a song that everybody kind of digs. Now, you have what's called the national music system. It uses numbers instead of chords, so you can by using those numbers you can understand what parts of chord set to play. They usually write that out in numbers, in number form. Okay, now you got tab. Tab tells you what frets to play, what fret area to play, and where to put your fingers. And then you have the traditional sheet music, which tells you what clef it's in, bass or treble, and it shows you the notes in I call it bar and dot form, because you got the lines and then you got the dots. They show the quarters, the notes, the whole notes, half notes, and whatnot, as they say. Now, the reason I don't use tab, it only gives you an interpretation of what the music is. Like when I play these covers, the reason I like playing them is so you guys can understand that there's a relationship once you understand a song to where you can take that song and make it yours. And if you can take a song and make it yours, and you fit in the context of that song, you're going to be in demand, man. I'm telling you. People are going to want you to play all the time because they know you understand that the key to the music is the contribution that you make to it. So, like I said, I don't use tabs, or what I do use, I use RipX Daw, and that's usually what I tell people in the comments. So I'm going to go through a little quick run through of RipX Daw so you can see what the benefits of it are. And so you can understand how it makes your music a whole lot easier to understand, a lot easier to work through, so you can play a lot more efficient, a lot more accurate. You can hear the whole band. You can hear all of the music, different parts. And so you can know the song instead of just playing through it. Okay, so let's see what we can do about that. All right, now here we go. This is RipX Daw. Now what you're going to see on here is I'll take a song that I like and I'll download it, the MP3, and I'll go to File and I'll go to Open, and I'll pull up whatever file I want to rip. It takes about anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so like for example, say I pull up, okay, so it pulls it up. you can, what I like to do is I pull up, I'll get every stem that it'll offer. Voice, other sounds, separate guitar and piano. Then when I hit rip, that's when it'll take that rip and it'll put it over in this category here. Once it's in this category, all I have to do is just pull it up like I did with What Is Hip right here. Let me go back. Let me do Birdland. I'll go back to What Is Hip. Okay, that's what it looks like when it pulls up. All right. Now, once I start playing it and I listen to just a little bit of the song, like for example, okay. All right. Now, so I want that bass, right? Because that's what I want to be playing. So what I'll do is I'll solo the bass part. Go back to the beginning. I got the bass part. Now here's the thing I wanted to show you. I got the bass part and I need to know what key it's in. Down at the bottom, as the song is played for a few second or two, it automatically tells me what that is. So it's showing me that it's E harmonic minor. It's already detected once I hit the detect. So now I got the key. All right, now watch as I play through this. You're going to see on this side this little piano roll here. It's going to tell me what the notes are. See? It's showing me what the notes are. Now, the other reason I like using this, say it's a note and I don't know what that note is. Say I don't know what this note is. So I click on this note. It's going to play it. Tell me if I know exactly what that note is now. I can also see it on this side. So it makes it a lot more accurate. I can see what the bar number is. I can see what bar it's in. So if I got to take a note to what bar it's playing. There's another thing I want to show you. As this marker goes across, it's going to amplify each note, and you're going to see the duration of it. You see that? So instead of having tab trying to figure out the time in by looking at those looking at that music, this continually flows. So it's also giving me the sense of rhythm that I need. So as you can see, that's a whole lot easier to visualize and feel because you're seeing it in real time what that note, the wavelength of that note. Now you see how you slid there? Then you know where to slide. So you can get an essence of that music. Now watch this though. Check this out. It's at 103 beats per minute. I'm gonna slow it down so I can play it if I need to at a slower tempo. So I'm gonna take it down to like maybe 70. Just adjusting the tempo. And once I start playing it back, now the tempo's a whole lot slower. I can see the notes a lot better. Okay, now, but say I need to, I don't understand the part between bar 7 and 9. All I have to do here is left click, slide between 7 and 9, and it'll isolate it. But it'll play only that section. It starts right back over. That's the end of the section you need to play. And you want to move that section over to move the repeat to another section and play. There you go. Now I'm gonna get rid of this. Now I'm gonna show you something else you can do. Now say you're playing the bass part, but you want to hear, say, the kick drum with it. Like I told you, it kicks the key, right? So now I got the kick. And let me show you what I mean by this. I'm just going to hit play again. All right. You see that kick? Now you see the little tail? You notice this? Let me pause this for a second. You notice you got this very bright square, and right after you got this little tail. That's that decay I was telling you about in the funk. It's in the kick video. That tail right there is the decay of the kick. Now, if you look at his bass notes, they're about the same time as the kick. See? Now you can see the kick and when he's playing the notes this way. So it's a whole lot more accurate when you're playing the notes. You can really see the relationship. Now I say I want to have more of the drum in. I'm going to add the kick and not the kick, but I'm going to add the snare, which is the drum part, and the percussion. Now let's see what we got. There's your snare. Oh, put the kick back. There we go. Now you got the whole. Here's all your time. Like I said, this to me is a lot better than tab. Tab not going to show you all this. And as like I said, is that position mark is going across. It's showing you the duration of the wavelength and the time of all the percussion instruments and the bass. So you can see the time as well as hear it. And everything's playing synchronized with each other. Okay. All right, now let's just say you got it now where you can speed the tempo back up. So we're gonna take the tempo back up a little bit, back to 130, 103. All right, we're gonna start this back over. Okay. Now, see, now you're locked in. All right, now just say you want to play without the bass. You got two things. You can either mute it. Now you can play with it. You can play with it that way. Or you can just pull the bass out completely. Or you can just pull in enough to where you can hear it to play along with it. Okay. Now we're going to introduce the other instruments back in. Because this time what I want to do is I'm going to show you that also you can adjust the volumes of each one of these stems, so you can pull out or raise up or take out whatever you need. And put the bass back in. Okay, now what I usually do when I want to hear what everything's doing is first thing I usually do is I'll take that kick and I'll raise that kick up to where I hear that more than anything else. And I pull everything else down. Now, once I got that kick pretty pronounced, that what I'll do next is, as I'm running the song through to my mixer, what I'll do is I'll adjust my volumes, like my voice, the guitars, percussion. I'll adjust everything, and I'll run my bass through the mixer with this bass out. And like I said, to me, this is the most efficient way to learn and understand any song that you want to play, because you got the notes on the side. If you get confused, you can click on a note. It's going to tell you what that note is. Or series. Oh, another thing about a series notes, say I need to understand what this little group is, it's going to play it for me. And like I said, remember, you can also play sections. So like I said, to me, this is the most efficient way of learning any song, because you can also, like I said, you can put your own songs in it. So you playing songs, you made songs that you like, and you want to understand what you played, then you can just put it in, rip it, and analyze it. Because the key to this thing is more to music than just playing. The song is the most important thing. And the more you understand about the song, the more you can see, hear, and feel when you're playing about the song, the more you understand it. And for me, the more I understand about a song that I'm playing, the more involved I get. The more involved I get, the more accurate I am. And also it gives you the confidence you need to want to play it your way a little bit. So I hope this little tutorial helped. And RipX Daw, I mean, you can get it. It has a 30-day trial on it. So it doesn't cost you anything for 30 days. And you can really understand the music you're playing, understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, understand what they're playing, a little more why they're playing it the way they're playing it. And you'll get the whole context of the song. So again, that's why I don't do tab. This is complete. The more complete it is, the more complete of a player I think you'll be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Have a good evening and a great day. Peace.